how to get over a woman or a man you'll never love. You're alone. It's so sad. It's so tragic. You sound like, oh. My name is yeahhhh. I'm 27 years old. I talk about stuff that I can relate to and that I can sit there and speak to you for stuff that has happened in my own life, all right? I don't do fake crap, all right? Now, getting over a woman or man, do you want the short answer? It's time. That would be what everything, like you go to Google, it's probably gonna say time, or to get in another relationship. Terrible idea. Please don't do that. Really, you gotta understand, that person basically is like a family member, right? And they're not gonna exist anymore. Like, it's just like, dang, like they're out of my life forever. I will never, like you're still alive, but we don't even talk no more. So it's basically like you losing a family member, but y'all just don't talk. Like, that person was in control of your dopamine levels and all that. They made you feel happy, all right? They made you feel good. You could come to them, you could speak to them. They basically become one of your best friends, right? So when that breakup and everything happens, your brain and your ego and everything are so hit and hurt that you have no choice but to sit there and try and figure how to fix the problem, even though the problem could be terrible for you, all right? You'll sit there and think of all the good times. You won't think of any of the bad times. It's all the good times. But you gotta understand, them bad times, they're probably worse than what you think. Like, you just right now are trying to protect that person, like make them not seem as villainous. But got some news for you, buddy. Those are terrible times. You're just not out of the moment at the time. So ways to sit there and get over is, one, acceptance that it happened. Like, if you can't accept that it happened, you're gonna be stuck in an endless loop of just sitting there wondering what could be, instead of just being like, you know what, it's over with. Like, whatever, ain't nothing I can do. You have to be able to accept. Some people would say time. Yes, it does take time, and I feel like I've said something on this topic. It does take time, but that time that you think that it's gonna take, in two spectrums. Some people think they'll get over it quick, like in a month. No, you can look up the little Google Jane, like how to get over X in 30 days. It doesn't happen like that. Then some will be like, it'll take me years to go and speak to somebody else. No, it won't. You like a whopping 6 months, all right? But one thing that you have to also remember is, and some of y'all are gonna Google it, it's called no contact. It's like, oh, I won't speak to them to see if, they'll hit me up. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of times, your ex, like, as far as women, I don't know so much as far as men. You know what I'm saying? I can't really speak on that. But women will hit you up if you say nothing to them. You just ghost them, they'll hit you up. But it's under one stipulation, one little fine contract stipulation. They're just trying to see if they can still speak to you. Like, I've had exes hit me up 3 months later. It's usually 2 to 3 months that it happens, right? It'd be 2-3 months, they hit you up, ask you something random, and you're overzealous, you're there. Yes, she does care. Not realizing she probably was sucking all kinds of dicks everywhere. They were just slapping against her face. She had some nut to the side over here. She dust that off. Homie on the right came through, busted another load on her arm. I don't know what they're doing shoulders. They the shoulder bros. But they're just desecrating her, right? And then you sit there, go to messaging her, and she just, just seeing how you are. And then she'll just stop talking to you. You've already shown, like, I still care about you. Usually it's when you are about to hit that peak of recovery. It's like basically being a drug addict, and as you're like, yes, I'm finally on the right path, I'm clear. Somebody comes through on a tricycle, he's like, and he has some crack. and just ruins it all for you. That's usually what happens. You'll sit there miserable, like, crap, why did I do that? Like, she tricked me, does she care? All them feelings are brought back, all right? Some of them might hit you like a year later. I had a shorty, she did me dirty. Like, I was in love with her, but she did me dirty. And like the last time hanging with her, I think I went and got her some food or whatever. She had just got her car. I've been telling her like, hey, like, I hope you get this car. Like, I'm happy for you. And as soon as she got the car, you know what she did? She drove all the way back up to, cause I'm in Virginia. She went back to Newport News, didn't respond to me, went to a dude that I had found out that she was messing with secretly, and I forgave her, and she was like, nah, I won't again, I swear. That's a lie. I was being stupid, it's just naive me. So she went and did that, and hit me up like a year later, talking about, see you're doing YouTube, just want to say I'm proud of you. These past couple months, my heart has been heavy. I'm like, nigga, that was almost a year and a half ago. It might have been, it might have been a year and a half. Like, that was almost a year and a half ago. Shut your ass up. You want nothing to do with me. You just see that I'm having success on YouTube, which leads me to my next point also. Become successful. Now, when I say become successful, you don't gotta be a millionaire, because you're just gonna sit there, I have money, blah, 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 like, I'm this, I'm that, and she gonna read right through it. Some other shorty gonna come in, work you, or some other dude gonna come in, work you, like you're a whole lick. So, when I say successful, I'm just talking about like, something that makes you happy, to where it's like, I'm doing something, like, because it's really, all it is status. Like, I'm not making a ton of money on YouTube, but people see it and assume that I'm supposed to have money. That's why I'm going to rocking this one chain instead of both my chains on my gold and stuff, because people assume that it came from YouTube, but no, it came from me working a full-time job. That's where it came from. Like, you just have to be successful in your own way. Like, even, there was a story, I was out, me and my homie, and the shorty said, y'all must have money, y'all got Jordans on. What? You know how stupid that sounds? But I analyzed everything and I heard it and I was like, so really it's the image. We look like we have money, so they assume that, so we are more attractive for that. Interesting, huh? Because before I didn't really care about shoes and the clothes like that. I was like, it's all about the muscle. No, it's about the appearance of how you look when it comes to clothing and all that. So be successful in your own way. And you'll find out you don't have time to sit there and think about the other person. You're not like, I have time to think about them. But you will find time to think about them. Let's be real. We're all humans. Like, you gonna do it. You know how many times, even after Shorty did that, I was sitting there trying to see her Facebook, Instagram, and all that. I did something so freaking cringy. I sat there. My brother was friends with her on Facebook. And I was like, can I see your phone real quick? Just to go and look. Actually, no, I used his computer. I was like, can I use your computer real quick? Just to go in there to see what she was doing. She had blocked all that and kept it private. I seen it was like in a relationship and it showed like the dude and all that. And I'm like, heartbroken. Like, literally. I should have accepted it. I knew what time it was then. But my brain is irrationally thinking like, nah, maybe she's just tripping. She'll be back. She's just losing her mind. Girl did me dirty. Like, why am I checking up on her? And that's the same thing with even with a guy. Like, what's the point? Like, you're watching this video and you're gonna sit, like I said, I've said it in another video. I feel like this deja vu. You be sitting there, I agree. But here's the problem with it. Once this video goes off, all those feelings that you had, where you're sitting there like wondering what she or he is doing, they're gonna be right back. They will be right back. I know this. I've been through it. I sit there, I agree. But I'm telling you, just make sure that you get yourself better. That's the main thing. Making yourself better. You should not be sitting there stagnant, all right? That's where you messed up at. You were stagnant. She or he found you boring. Wasn't nothing to happen from that. Like, it is what, it is what it is. You just have to make sure that you find what makes you better, whether that be weightlifting, getting a better job, cleaning up like your facial hair, making sure you look good like that, getting new clothing. You gotta make yourself happy. You have to fix yourself, all right? Because yeah, they broke you down, but you gotta bring yourself right back up. You gotta sit there and just climb out of that mud. You just, like each step, and it's gonna hurt each step of the way. It's gonna hurt each step of the way, regardless. The heartbreak, the not accepting it, the just being alone, just feeling like no other girl or man is gonna be, you know, compatible with you. You have to go through all those range of emotions before you're able to heal. So hopefully this helped you with, you know, figuring out how you wanna, you know, how to deal with the breakup. And even if it didn't help you, at least you listened just for a little bit to where like you felt better. That means more to me than anything, because it's like you sat there, you listening, and you're like, yeah, like at least he understands what I'm going through. Because like I said, at the end of the day, we all human. I just put my flaws out more now, so that I'm more relatable. People aren't just looking at me like I'm this YouTuber. I don't like that at all. With that being said, if you like this, let me know in the comment section below. And if you have any other ideas as far as like videos for me to shoot, you can hit me on Instagram or my email. I check it and we can talk and go through there. Zero shot out.